Mr. Gervais, Lori Buckman with EQM.
Hi, Lori, how are you? Have a seat.
How you doing?
And you probably need to go down and see Mary Jo in the research.
I'm doing well. How are you this afternoon?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for seeing me. I appreciate it. I know your time is really limited. My company does environmental compliance services.
Okay.
And I just wanted to get a feel. I know with where your position is, you probably have a wide variety of responsibilities. So I wanted to see if I could get a feel from you as to, how you handle some of those issues.
Okay.
Talk
Talk to me a little bit more about the array of environmental services.
Sure. Pretty much anything that will keep you in compliance. So a lot of air issues like asbestos, industrial hygiene, indoor air quality, incinerators, boilers, those types of things. Anything that needs sort of a permitting or compliance.
Okay, excellent. We do have some relationships right now with companies that do a lot of that work.
Good.
We have a corporate asbestos abatement program, and right now have some asbestos in the hospital that we're taking care of.
Okay.
Again, there are parts of this that will probably happen over the years as we go through into construction or get into renovation projects. And periodically we do have air testing concerns, so we bring in a company like yours to do that.
Okay. How typically do you handle those contracts?
We've had two companies that we've worked with over the past several years, one for the air testing and one on the asbestos side. And again, we're always interested in looking at new proposals or new people that we haven't known before, and then kind of doing references and seeing if there's a value add that they would bring to the equation.
Well, you've obviously worked with these companies for a while. Can you just give me a little sort of insight into what has kept that relationship strong here?
Actually, my director of safety manages that particular program. I can give you her name and number. You can contact her directly. She's much closer into that than I am.
Okay.
But again, I think the thing that I look for is to make sure that the reports that we get are validated and
you stay in compliance.
stay in compliance. Absolutely. So.
Okay. So most of those tasks, if you will, are allocated to your director of safety.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. In hospitals, we have this whole aspect that we call environmental care. And so the hospital director of safety and security is really the one who kind of coordinates that whole thing. So while I'm the administrative officer for the hospital safety committee, she's the chair of the committee.
Okay.
And then make sure that all of the compliance across the 7 classifications of environmental care are complied with.
So how do you define environmental care?
Well, it ranges anywhere from our biomedical equipment, making sure that the equipment is operating properly, appropriately calibrated. All of our facilities, equipment, life safety in terms of the fire systems, and environmental safety, recycling, biohazard waste, all of that is appropriately disposed of.
So obviously something you've taken a vested interest in. So something that's
been involved with it for a number of years, and it's very important to the hospital. I mean, this is a thing where, if we have, God forbid, something like a Legionella breakout or some other issue that's environmentally unsafe in a hospital, nobody wants that kind of press, particularly a hospital.
Yeah, you got competitive business for sure, too.
Absolutely,
So,
right. Very competitive market.
It is a competitive market, that's for sure. So have you worked environmental and your environmental care into your sort of mission statements? And is it not part of your whole brand thing?
We haven't done as much as I think other health systems have. I mean, we don't have a green initiative, for example.
Okay.
It's in the process of development, but we don't have an announced program.
Okay, so that's something you're working towards.
Those are things we're working toward. I think, again, while we currently contract with organizations for specific functions, we're not engaged with a company to give us overall advisement in this whole area of environment. So that may be an opportunity for you.
Is that something you considered?
We haven't taken a look at it,
Okay.
but this interview is raising it perhaps as a thing we should be going into and going through in a more coordinated sense.
Yeah, I mean, we'd be happy to collaborate with you on that and just see if we can toss some ideas around and see, what might rise operational needs.
Sure,
That's kind of what we do every day, and then you can sort of help educate us on what you do and
absolutely.
marry them together.
Are you working with hospitals now?
We do, yes,
Okay.
we do a fair amount of work with hospitals, primarily with their biohazardous waste, the lead, asbestos, and the air. Air issues now are a big
Right.
deal for hospitals with some of the boiler map and things like that are coming out. So,
Okay,
and it tends to be something that's somewhat low on the priority list, but necessary.
it usually ends up there until there's an issue that comes
Right.
up, so it escalates, you know, but I think,
Yeah.
again, you know, you kind of piqued my interest, just by talking about some of the capabilities your company has, and so,
Good.
yeah, I think we should explore that a little bit further.
Okay, so when would be an appropriate time for me to follow?
If you'd like, what I will do is I'll ask Chris to give you a call. It's my
Okay.
Director of Safety and Security.
Okay.
If you don't hear from her within the next week or so,
Okay.
give me a buzz.
Okay,
I'll follow through on it.
and what is Chris's background?
Well, Chris actually was a hospital strategic planner,
Really?
and then got interested in environmental care probably about 16 years ago. And so she is somebody who I'm very fortunate to have on the staff, because a lot of people reading through safety manuals and life safety codes and things, and it's just not
They tend to be
interesting
very
things to
myopic.
do.
Yes.
But she's very diligent about that. I think she's very passionate about the issues that we're talking about.
Mr. Drain, your next appointment's here.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you so much for
All
your
right.
time.